Yo, your boy back again with another one. Hunt recovery. We just don't look for recovery. We hunt for it no matter how big, no matter how small, no matter how far, no matter how close, no matter how wide, no matter whatever the case may be, we're gonna find that joint. It don't matter. What's up? How you doing? Let's go. Anyway, today, actually, before we start, and I just want to let y'all know before y'all start commenting down below, this is not my son's shirt. This is actually my shirt. Your boy just been working out, getting stronger. You feel me? Hitting the weights, hitting the, you know what I mean? The boxing ring, boom, 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 boom. Whatever, you already know. But anyway, let's just get this video started. Yo, I heard it 1 second. My bad, your boy's back, I had to get my handy dandy vape. You know, your boy be vaping all day long, all day, every day, you feel me? But anyway, I want to talk about making decisions, but not decisions. Picking your battles. Let's just picking your battles. That's what we're gonna call this right here, is picking your battles. You feel me? Sometimes in recovery, guys, you gotta pick your battles. You gotta pick your battles. That's the way it gotta go. That's the way it gotta be. Always, every day. You know what I'm saying? And then, for example, let me give it to you like this. Put it to you like this. Pick a battles. Like, let's just say you just got to rehab. Woo, woo, woo. You're doing good. You're doing great. And then you just move into your first apartment or whatever, and you like, oh yeah, I know what. I don't gotta buy a new flat screen TV because I got a flat screen TV over my old friend's house. You know what I'm saying? I used to use with all the time, and I used to do this and I used to do that with. You feel me? Like, you gotta pick your battles. Like, do you want to go over there and get the TV and mainly and possibly messing up and using again or drinking again or whatever the case may be? Or are you going to pick your battles and be like, you know what, forget that stuff. I just buy me a new TV. That's what I mean by picking your battles. You feel me? Like, it's gonna happen. It happens all the time. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta pick your battles. What is good for you and your recovery or versus what's going to be good for just right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be careful with that stuff, guys, because picking your battles is very, very, very important in recovery. You feel me? That's just the way it is. And it's just like, you know, I'll give you another example. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody call you, and you're like, yo, hello, what up? And you're like, oh, and it's just Jimmy Bob, Jimmy Bean, Jimmy Heaton, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them Jimmys, you know what I'm saying, over there that you used to know, that you used to mess with, you know what I'm saying? And he'd be like, yo, then you'd be like, yo, how'd he get my number? Yo, I changed my number. And then Jimmy John was like, oh yeah, I got your number from so-and-so over here. Well, that was the big mistake for so-and-so to give you out your number if you would trusted them for sure, but we'll just talk about that later. That's for a different time, a different story, you feel me? Let's get back to Jimmy John over here. You know what I'm saying? So Jimmy John called me like, yo, James, I need you to sell this bag for me because, you know what I'm saying? I need help selling it. No, sir. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm telling him. Like, no, sir, that's not happening. You feel me? And then Jimmy John like, oh, remember that $200 I let you borrow? Yeah, you need to work that off. I'd be like, okay, hold on, Jimmy John. You know what I'm saying? I'll call you right back. Click. Look at my phone scrolling. Oh, how much money in my bank account? Oh, I only got $200. Okay, call Jimmy John back. Oh, where you at, Jimmy John? Okay, you over there on Wilkins Street? Okay, I'll be over there in a minute. Yep, in a minute. Hold on, bye. Boop, click. You know what I'm saying? So I jump in my car, which I already know I ain't got a car. But if you got a car, you jump in your car. See, that's why I don't drive no more. You know what I'm saying? You see, yeah, that. But anyway, then you're like, all right. So you get to the ATM and like, boop, 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 boop. Withdraw $200. Then you just take off. Go over there on Wilkins Street. Then you go. There you go, Jimmy John. Here's your $200. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got a car, you know what I'm saying? You just walk down the street. Somebody call you like, oh, yeah. Or you know what I'm saying? But you know, you just walk down the street like, yeah, I just got to walk down the street. Beep, 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 beep. and then you just get the $200 out. Then you walk the street like, here you go, Jimmy John, take your $200. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying by that, what I'm saying about the whole thing is what I'm saying, dog, is like, listen, you got to pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it like, okay, I only got $200 in my account and I don't really want to pay Jimmy John, but you don't, you know what I'm saying? So don't be like, okay, well, I'm just going to sell this bag and that's all it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? After I'm not selling this bag, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. No, that's how it starts, guys. That's how it starts. It's just that, oh, just let me do, I'm just going to do it this last time. I'm just going to do it this last time. I'm just going to do it this last time. I'm just going to, no, sorry. No, ma'am. That is not how it goes. It's not how it's going to work. You're going to be like, oh, this is my last time, and that might be your very, very last time of doing whatever. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? You want to recover, you getting this thing together, you doing good, so boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Last time you'd be your last time. You know what I'm saying? If you got that $200, then you just go ahead and pay Jimmy John out. Because you know what? The world is going, you know what I'm saying, reward you from doing good. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy John will have his little money, and then he'll be off your back. You know what I'm saying? Because people is going to try to call you. They're going to try to come at you. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, you know what? Remember, you owe me $20 from when I gave you this bump. Oh, you gave me $20. I mean, you owe me $20 from when I gave you that money to get you a bottle or whatever. You know what I'm saying? People gonna try to pull you back into that. You know what I'm saying? That lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be like, yeah, no, sorry, Bob. I am not doing that. Hold on 1 second. $20. Thank you. Here you go. Bye. See you later. Get out of my life. You feel me? Like, that's just the way it gotta be. That's the way it always gotta be. But I'm saying, fight, you're picking your battles. Picking your battles is gonna have to be that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, excuse me, I was parched. And what I'm saying is why I'm saying that. And then what I'm saying is, like, I'll give you an example. I didn't upload a video the other day, not yesterday, or... yeah. Something like that. It might have been yesterday or the day before that. No, I said I uploaded one yesterday, but probably the one before that or whatever, because yesterday was Mother's Day. And so it was the day before that, yeah. I didn't upload one because I was going to upload one. I was going to be right. I got my little video camera already, set it up. You know, made it all perfect and stuff. Boop, 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 boop. And then, you know, sat at my little chair, you know, scooted it all in, you know, like, you know, looking all proper and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You already know how I do. You know what I'm saying? Always looking, you know, fly to death anyway. But like, so my daughter sat here and she started talking to me. So it was hard. She needed to talk about something important, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? At that point, like I said, I had to pick my battle. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, and let me put it this way too, and I'm gonna start throwing this out there too, because a lot of what I say, it's not just for recovery. You know what I'm saying? In life, you need to pick your battles too. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it be. Or do you need to, do you do what's right for what's important right now? You know what I'm saying? Because I can always make another video. You know what I'm saying? My daughter needed that conversation right then and there. You know what I'm saying? So I had to pause what I was doing to talk to her about what the situation that was going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so that's what I mean by picking your battles. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was a little dark. You know what I'm saying? So, like I was saying, so that's what I mean by picking your battles. You got to pick them and pick them right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have a whole, like I said, in recovery, they're going to want to bring us down. They're going to want to take us down. You feel me? And at that point, you got to be like, you know what? You're not taking me down. You know what I'm saying? I don't pick you. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in, I can put it this way, even in relationships, if you got a really you in a relationship and the person is using or they drinking or whatever, and you be in recovery, guess what? I'm sorry to put this way, and I'm probably sorry to say it, and I think I already said it before, but I'm gonna say it again because it's very important. That relationship probably gonna have to go. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna be able to win that relationship. You ain't gonna be able to stay in that relationship unless both of y'all are willing to work on your recovery. If one person working on recovery and the other one's not, guess what? Sorry to say this, but that gotta go. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you love that person. Because they actually, at that point, you know what I'm saying? If the person really loved you, they would want to be in recovery too. Like, you know what, babe? You're right. I see how you're doing, and you're just doing amazing. You know what I'm saying? So, I thought my video camera's about to stop again. I was about to smash or flake or whatever they call it. I was smash out, flash out, bash out, whatever they say. I was back to young people, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. Because I already did this video once, guys, but I didn't clean out my camera and stuff. So, but anyway, like I was saying, before I get distracted and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if they love you, then they will be like, you know what, babe, I see how well you're doing. You're doing great. You know what? I want to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I don't want to have that around you so you know what I'm saying, get tempted to doing it and ruin your life. You know what I'm saying? They will want to take that path with you, wants to go down that path with you, wants to go to meetings with you. And if that's not the case, I'm sorry to say, then that relationship is not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all got to take a break until they figure out where they want to do in their life. You know what I'm saying? And that's just hard to say, but y'all know I'm a realist. I keep it real 100% all the time, and that's the way I do. You know what I'm saying? So that's just point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? I understand you might love the feller or the lady or you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, but you know what? You can't handle that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about what's important for you. So that's what I mean by picking your battles. Do you stay with this person and have them bring you down and them have you cuss you out or whatever, saying, oh, you just think you're better than me now? Because that's how, you know, all that crying. You know, that's how we used to sound too. I can't have no money. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. So that's what I mean. Like, you want to keep doing that? Or do you want to move on for you? You know what I'm saying? So you got to pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? It's all about picking your battles. You know what I'm saying? And you got to pick them right. And the best thing to do for seeing which one's right is think about what's going to be right for you. You know what I'm saying? What's going to be right for you. And that's what it is too. You know what I'm saying? You find out what's going to be right for you, and that's the path you take. It's like, you know what I'm saying, you got two paths in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And one path you see. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is like, you know, if I walk down this way, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to get ate by a monster. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get ate by a monster. But if I walk down this path, it's sunshine and rainbows. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, I'm going to tell you one thing. Sometimes it ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that easy, because one time you look down this path right here and it looked like sunshine and rainbows. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no sunshine and rainbows down there. You just like, oh man, that one looks. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how like recovery is too. But you look down the path of recovery, and you like, man, that's far. Yo, that is freaking far, bro. Like, that's a long road. Dang, you see them bumps in that road? You know what I'm saying? You got big boulders and hills and big cliffs and stuff. Big bridges you gotta go over. Like, dang, look at that bridge. That bridge do not look safe, yo. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know about that one right there, guys. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. But it's the best. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, recovery is going to be a long road. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some bumps in the road. There's going to be some things that you don't want to do. It's going to be some, you know what I'm saying, some bridges that you're going to have to go over that, you know what I'm saying, you think you're going to fall, but you ain't going to fall. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to have faith in yourself, and you know what I'm saying, do 100 miles an hour over that thing, like, you know what I'm saying, type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? It looks dark and it looks long. You know what I'm saying? And recovery is a long road, but you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta have patience. You gotta have the courage. You got to have, you know, believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to have confidence. You got to have, you know what I'm saying? And that's the point. Even if you don't have all that when you first start out, guess what? You're gonna build that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That stuff gonna come. You know, I can guarantee you that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm a proven tootie booty fact about that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come. So don't you worry about how dark it look down there, or the sun ain't shining all the time, or you know what I'm saying, or that. You know what I'm saying? You just put your big boy or your big girl panties on and start to move it. You know what I'm saying? You start to move it down that road. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, sometimes you know you got to pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? Do I pick this battle where I'm gonna have to fight? You know what I'm saying? And I need to know what I'm fighting for, and I'm fighting for my life. Or I pick this battle over here, which I'm just gonna go back into the same thing that I used to go in, because it looks sunshine and it looks like cupcakes and all that over there. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it's gonna be a lot of picking your battles. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it is. But good thing that you have sorry, I had to get the baby. But good thing that you had you got tools. You got tools, guys. You got tools. So when you pick this battle, guess what? You ready for this battle. You got armor. You know what I'm saying? You got a big sword. You know what I'm saying? You got like a machine gun or a machete or one of them big guns that go do 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 do. You know what I'm saying? You got all them. You know what I'm saying? You got all them. You got all the tools you need to fight that battle. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need to pick the easier battle all the time. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to go over there to the easy one. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and you pick what you gotta pick. You do what you gotta do, baby. You know what I'm saying? You do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. It's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of choices that you're gonna have to make in recovery from picking your battles. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, like I said, plenty of examples. There's always gonna be battles that you're gonna have to pick. You have to pick your battle. Do I take the easy one, or do I take the hard one, or do I just deal with this right now so I don't end up slipping because it's gonna stress me out and I just worry about that later? You know what I'm saying? Do I argue with my baby daddy because they calling me, or my baby mama because he or she calling me I'm just a drunk or a crackhead right now? You know what I'm saying? And I can't see my kid, so I want to fight with them. Or they say, you know what I'm saying? Oh, if you do this, then you need to do this. They just all this other bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Or I just be like, okay. Don't worry about it then. Don't worry, okay. Because you know what I'm saying? Because you know that you're gonna get what you need to do. You're going to get yourself together. So guess what? Next time you ain't going to have to go to your baby daddy. You're going straight to the courts. The court's like, oh, Miss Williams, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Williams, you know what I'm saying? You've been doing great today. You know, you've been in recovery. You know what I'm saying? You did everything you're supposed to do. You've been dropping clean. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been a very you turned your life all the way around, Mr. Williams. You know what I'm saying? You doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna be like, okay, yeah. Guess what? Hey, mister. You let her see her kids. You let him see his kids. I'm ordering it by the law. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. So you ain't got to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? No more. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. And that's what I mean by picking your battles. Don't even fight. Don't even choose, because you know that's going to stress you out. You know what I'm saying? You know that. All right. That's what I said. You just say, all right. Okay. Don't worry about it. I ain't about to argue with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm already got stuff in motion over here to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? So, like I said, you got to pick your battles for what's going to be good for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it is. You know, and it's going to turn out great, guys. You know what I'm saying? You just got to always remember what you're fighting for. You know what I'm saying? If you know what you're fighting for, then you would know. You know what I'm saying? It won't even be like, you know what I'm saying, a hard choice. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it won't be a hard choice. You know what I'm saying? You know, oh well, shoot, I know what I'm gonna pick. You know what I'm saying? No matter, you know, I'm gonna do what's right for my recovery every time. You know what I'm saying? Every single time I'm doing what's right for my recovery, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know, so. And on a side note, I'm glad I redid this video, Cause guys, I was just like, it was like 12 minutes long. Y'all know I tell y'all everything. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all. This dang on dang shit. I was doing good too. I know when I'm on the road, I'm on the road. You feel me? I was on the road, and then that bitch. I mean, then that motherfucker going whoop, shut off. I'm like, ain't this about a be? Yeah. So I was like, man, I'm about to just upload the 12 minutes. I don't care if you shut off or not, cause you know. I'm on a roll, and it just didn't feel the same. You know what I'm saying? So I had to make a choice. You know what I'm saying? I had to pick my battles. Do I just upload it, or do I just start all the way over? And I'm glad I started all over because it turned out well. You know what I'm saying? I ain't watched it yet. You ain't watched it yet. You about to watch it. You know what I'm saying? You already know how it is. But I think it just, you know what I'm saying? That'll just prove another fact. Pick your battles. You know, I had to choose. Do I just upload what I already had, or just start all the way over? And you already know I do anything for you guys. You feel me? So I started all the way over. And I'm glad I did. But anyway, I gotta go here. I gotta go do a lot of stuff today. I gotta leave here actually in here in a minute to go to counseling. Then I gotta drop before I go to class. You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. But then I got a busy day. I gotta get going here soon. So I just wanted to drop this for y'all. You already know. You already know what I always say. I'm super proud of you, especially you. Y'all doing so well. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all just, you know what I'm saying? I salute y'all. Y'all is out here. Y'all amazing. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't do it without y'all for real. And y'all, you know what I'm saying? And y'all give me inspiration for real. And that's for real. But anyway, y'all already know what to do. Y'all like this video, comment on this video, put your comments down below, down around here. You know what I'm saying? This is that comment button, and then you just, you know, you see my little face over here, you know what I'm saying? You click that if you're new to this channel, and you go ahead and subscribe. Boom, 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 boom. You good. And then, you know what I'm saying, put all your notification bells on and shoot this video to all your platforms. You feel me? And your boy is out. Peace.